Hey guys, welcome back to Release the Craftin. Priscilla here with a quick little collaborative share for you guys. I have partnered up with Jeneen for her Yulidays, and I just wanted to get on here real quick and show you guys how to make a quick little spell page in this Book of Shadows that I bought originally for my Den of the Wanderer channel before I decided to close it. But I never actually brought this to the channel because it's a really nice Book of Shadows, but the paper quality is sort of all over the place. So, I just didn't use it. But now I'm going to use it because I have it and I don't want it to go to waste. And we're going to make it work. We're going to treat it like an altered book instead of as a single page journal. So what I'm going to do here is put way too much paint down to get a nice blended colored effect. I decided to make a sigil for Yule. That sort of gets across what I want to do for the season, and sort of share a message with the people that I share it with. So I made the sigil and I sort of edited it together on my iPad. And I did a screen recording, but the video file is kind of corrupted, so I wasn't able to salvage it to show you guys like my thought process behind making certain aspects of it. It wasn't super interesting, so there's none of that. If you guys want me to do more on like how I make sigils, I could do that in a later video in the upcoming year. But for this, I just used a sigil wheel and then added it to like a special little badge, I guess you could call it, to get across my point or my message here. So basically what I have here is just a bunch of different colors of blue and some white, and I'm just blending them out on this page until I get something that I'm happy with looking at. And then I'm just going to give them a real quick dry, and then I'm going to glue these pages together. Because like I said, the paper quality in this journal is a little bit, like it's really nice feeling paper, but it doesn't hold up to mixed media or even watercolor use very well, as you can see. And it doesn't take glue very well, as I learned in this experiment. But we're going to make it work, because I bought it, and I want it to work. And I think I'll do some more Book of Shadows spells in this, as we go along, because it was what I originally bought it for, was spells that I would feel comfortable sharing with you guys. So we'll do more of that in here as the next year rolls around. So for this, I wanted to make a page that has a pocket built into it, since I have to glue the two pages together anyways. Before I glue this other page to the page behind it, I'm just going to cut a little like notch out for a pocket. And this paper is like a cotton fiber blend, so it tears a little bit when I cut it, but it wasn't anything that like broke the page for me or like ruined it or anything. It was easy to work with, and I was able to actually go back and trim out some of the excess pieces and cut it down. So what you guys might be wondering is, I made tags, I made a sigil, what am I doing with it, what's the sigil even for? So for this season, I wanted to focus on what I think is probably the most pertinent use of the holiday itself for me, which is gratitude. And I wanted to come up with a sigil that I could put onto things that I give, that sort of leave the receiver with a positive vibe or a positive feeling. I want to sort of encompass the fact that Yule is the return of the sun and the light, and I wanted people to feel that warmth inside and out. And, you know, it is supposed to be the happiest time of year, so I wanted it to be something that radiates warmth and joy wherever it goes, and brings that to people that I am giving gifts to. So the prompt that I used was I radiate warmth and joy, and I made a sigil to go with that using a regular sigil wheel set. You can find this online. There's lots of videos on sigil making, but like I said, I do not mind sharing it with you guys. So if you want me to share that here, I will show you guys. And then I put that symbol onto a background that has solar imagery, plant imagery. I even used a star anise as my inspiration for the badge, as well as some snowflake seasonal imagery to sort of get across that this was for Yule. And I don't know, put it together and I put it on tags. I lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. And I put those tags onto my website, which I will link down below. They are free there on the blog. If you guys would like to use these to attach to your own gifts or for your own Book of Shadows, it's free personal use, however the heck you want. But it's just a sigil that says, I radiate warmth and joy. And I wanted to hand that out to people, attach it to certain gifts so that people would not only receive those gifts, but they would also get to carry that feeling of warmth, that they know that they're appreciated, and they get that little bit of happiness with them as they receive the gift. So the people I'm going to be giving it to are either witchy or witchy inclined, or just, I don't know, allies of the witchy community. So I'm not really concerned about any conflict of interest they might have with it. I don't think I would give it to somebody who wasn't aware of what I'm about or what it's about. Um, but I mean, it's up to you who you want to give it to. I would give it to people who kind of understand what it means. Otherwise, it's just going to be an interesting gift tag. But on the tags, I made them 4 of them with the sigil on it and 4 without, so that you could write a message inside of the other one. And I think they're going to make a really cute addition. I'll store them here on the page, and if I need to print more, I can print more and just keep them in this little pocket. So what I did was I took a large image so that I would have a nice full-size copy of the sigil, and I stuck that onto my page so I could see better what the symbols and stuff were supposed to be. And then I added some gold in there because I'm trying to not only radiate warmth, but that light, the sun is returning, so I wanted to get that translated across the page. And then I'm just painting out what the sigil is supposed to be at the top here. So again, I radiate warmth and joy. And it's kind of just, not only is that what I want the sigil to get across, I don't want people to just feel that. I want to be the kind of person who does that. I want to spread that and pay it forward. And my hope is that the people who receive these will also, sort of embody that spirit and pay it forward and sort of spread joy outwardly in just sort of a positive vibe kind of, I don't know, pyramid effect. It's a pyramid scheme. I don't really know how to describe it. I just want that to be sort of something I put out into the world that continues to have action even after I do it. And I think putting it into these tags and giving them out as gifts is a good way to start. It's a really great way to tell the people that I care about that I care about them, and I not only want them to feel happy, but I want them to be the kind of people, or I know that they're the kind of people who will continue to radiate this warmth and joy as they go about their lives during this holiday season. And to me, that kind of sort of encapsulates what Yule means to me. In addition to the return of the light and that sort of prosperous time, that festival sharing thing, it's really about gratitude, and it's really about just sort of spreading out or generating that warm feeling of love and hope, and letting people know that they're cherished. I think it covers all these bases. So I just stuck the tags together front and back. That's not something you have to do. You could just keep them individual if you wanted. And then I found these stickers in my stash. They are from La Spirit. I believe it's what her name is. I used to follow her on Patreon, so I have a bunch of stickers from her sticker club. And I've never used these, but I thought they were a really cute touch. Super appropriate because it's just somebody cuddle up and warm with lots of warm things. And it takes me a minute to realize that I am not in frame, so I apologize for that. But they're just a bunch of really super cute stickers, and I kind of put them together in a way that I think gets across the point of what, I don't know, what I'm trying to convey with this sigil. So on this page, I go back and write down a little affirmation that just sort of reinforces what I'm trying to do here. And then I will go across, and in a white gel pen, I will write down what the symbols of the badge mean on the other page, just so that I remember why I chose these specific images. And I just put the sigil on this page as standalone, so I could see what it was without everything else in the background. And I really love how this page came out. I think it sort of gets across the point that I was trying to make as I set out on these. Here's where I realized I wasn't really in camera, and I still didn't get it like adjusted as I needed to, so I apologize for that. But I really like this page. I think it sort of conveys all aspects of this. Not only do I get the message here, but I get to reaffirm it. Anytime I come back to this page, I'll be able to affirm that again. And I can see why I chose the symbols that I chose, and, you know, use this sigil anytime I need to. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Check out what Jeneen has going on her channel.